can't wait till you tell me what to do.
This is Michelle Bass for Home Power Yoga. This is your week 2 30-minute yoga practice. The theme is vitality. Start in child's pose. And press your hips back towards your heels. Then reach your fingertips to the front of your mat so that you feel a stretch in the sides of your body. Take a deep breath in. Sigh your breath out. Breathe in again. Take a longer inhale. Open your mouth and sigh out. And then one more time, really long breath in. Feel your whole belly and your whole rib cage up. Open your mouth, let it go. And close your mouth. And breathe Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Downward facing dog. Press your fingers down into the mat. And push your thighs to the back of the room. Press your heels down toward the floor. As you get really active in your hands and feet, we call those the bandhas of your body, the hands and the feet. Feel that sense of energy or of vitality right in your hands and feet as you press down. So when we talk about the theme of vitality, what we mean is tapping into and noticing the energy that already exists in your body and really harnessing that power. So really press through your hands. You lift your toes up and spread your toes out wide. You feel your thighs engage. And take 5 breaths in down dog. Count the breaths. Step to your hands, ragdoll. And bend your knees as much as you like. And then notice the energy in your feet. And then choose to physically create more energy in your feet by pressing down into your heels and into the mounds of your feet. Lift and spread your toes. And as you really activate your feet, feel your legs awaken. You can hug your outer shins into the center line. So you feel that sense of energy or vitality running up your legs. And then soften through your neck. And drop your head toward the floor. Take a deep breath in. Sigh your breath out. Drop your hands down. Lift halfway up, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Extended mountain reach up. Bow forward, breathe out. Lift up halfway, inhale. Low plank, exhale. Long breath out. Upward dog, breathe in, chest forwards. Downward facing dog, exhale. And even though you may be the only person practicing this yoga practice right now, breathe as if you are breathing with a whole class so that your breath could fill the space that you're in. You can feel that sense of vitality right in your breath. Step or hop your feet to your hands. Lift halfway up. Fold. Mountain pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Lift halfway. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Step or hop forward. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Mountain, reach up. Bow forward, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Low plank. And notice the energy as you breathe in. Upward dog. Downward dog. The sun A's and sun B's are designed to warm up your body and to get you warm on the inside. And the more heat you create in your body, there's a bigger sense of vitality. You feel the heat, you feel the energy through your arms and legs. Step or hop to your hands. Lift halfway up. Fold forwards. Chair pose. You can set your eyes out ahead of you. Creating vitality, creating heat in your body, but also a sense of ease in it. 3 breaths. Long inhale. Bow forward, fold, exhale. Lift halfway, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Press down through both feet. Good. Feel the energy through your heels as you press down through the floor. Then get the opposite effect of reaching up and back. The more you press down, the more you can reach up and back. Take a long inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot to warrior 1. Good. Set your eyes. There's even a sense of vitality or of being awake and alive right in your eyes. Firm up your thighs. Reach your chest up into the back wall. And take a long, long, long breath in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a breath in your nose. And take a big sigh out your mouth. And as you exhale, really focus on getting the release. The let go of your breath, the let go of your long exhale. One more breath in. Let it out, breathe out. Step or hop to your hands. Lift halfway up. Bow forwards. Chair pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Lift halfway up. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Take 1 breath into warrior 1. Chaturanga, breathe out. So it's really intentionally 1 breath per pose. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward. Breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Notice where in your body do you feel a sense of heat? You feel your legs engaged. Do you feel your feet engaged? Breathe in. Breathe all the way out. Step or hop forwards. Lift halfway up. Fold down. Chair pose. Bow forwards. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog, right foot forward on your exhale, then breathe into warrior one. Chaturanga, exhale, long breath out, clear it out. Upward dog, downward dog, left foot warrior one. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Take 3 breaths. Good, press down through your heels. Good, lift your toes up, spread your toes wide. So that your whole leg gets active and awake. Step your right foot to warrior one. Breathe in as you reach up. Exhale, warrior two. And set your eyes over your right fingertips. With your eyes set, focus on your breath. Building the inhale. Letting go on the exhale. And spread your fingers wide, reach to the front and the back sides of your mat. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. And keep the bend in your right knee. So bend the knee until it's over your ankle. And then firm up your left thigh. Good. Reach up and away from your right hip. And take one more breath. Reach to the back wall. Hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Open to warrior two. Set your gaze. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Open all the fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. And keep breathing and keep expanding the pose with each breath. So, to create more vitality in your body, move past the places in your body where you feel stuck. So rather than holding and waiting for it to end, but really bring it to life. Reach back, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Root through your hands and your feet. High plank. Lift your right arm up, take side plank. And continue to breathe. And see if you can bring a little bit of ease into your breath. It's like really alive and awake in your breath, but there's no struggle. And pull your belly in towards your spine. Take a deep breath in and really open up your body. High plank. Left arm up, side plank. Press down into the floor. Whatever's touching the floor, whether you have both legs straightened or one knee down, press into the floor. And then lift the front of your body up. Lift your chest up. Good. Lift your eyes up. You can lift your top leg up if you want. Whatever you feel vitality in your body, bring it to life. Open up. Take one more breath in. High plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to a 3-legged dog and press your right heel to the back wall. And now imagine my hand is on your right heel and it's pushing into your heel and you push back and resist me. So you really engage your legs. You push your left thigh back as well. A deep breath in. Step the right foot forward, high lunge, reach up. And keep that same action through both heels as you press your right heel into the floor. And you press your left heel to the back of the mat. Lift your arms up and link your thumbs over your head. Now take an inhale, lift your chest up and a little bit of a back bend. Lift higher onto your back toes so that your back heel comes forward. Go back a little bit more. So really open the chest. And maybe you fall down. Take a breath in. Chaturanga, breathe out. That's what vitality is. It might knock you over. Upward dog, downward dog. Lift your left leg. You get so alive, so carried away with this sense of vitality that you just fall down because you're so engaged. Push your left heel back. Really push back. Resist my hand. Imagine it's there. Step forward, high lunge. Lift your toes up. So you press into the mounds of the feet and you lift the toes. So there's a balance of working, of effort in your feet, and there's a little lightness in your toes. And link your thumbs over your head. Link the other way, so other thumb on top than before. Lift your chest up and back. And take any sense of struggle out of it. You can bend your back knee if you like. Bend as much as you like. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take another breath. Stretch back. Open your chest. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a breath in your nose. Open your mouth. Hop your feet to your hands. Lift halfway up. Bow forward fold. Chair pose. Sit your hips back an inch. And then butt down an inch. Hands to your heart. Twist to your right. And just because you're practicing at home and there's no teacher around and there's no other students around, hold yourself accountable for sitting your butt low and lifting your chest high. Because in order to feel vitality, you need to do some work. You need to sit low enough and squeeze your thighs in enough to create a sense of heat. So you create more energy by squeezing your legs in. Good. Stay with your hands together or open your arms. Take 3 breaths. One more breath in. Twist. Keep your hips just as low. Come back to the center chair pose. Twist to your left side. And when you feel that sense of heat in your body, or maybe it comes up as resistance, lean into it. Be for it. So you can break through that resistance and find real vitality on the inside. Good. Open your arms if you like. Good. Lift your toes up. Keep your feet alive. Butt down. 3 breaths. This is the time to level up, to sit lower, to lift your chest higher. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. And then fold over your legs. Good. Separate your feet hips distance apart. With your peace fingers, grab a hold of the insides of your big toes. And bend your knees. Lift your chest up to get length in your spine. Exhale, fold. Keep the fold. Make it just as active as that chair pose was. So you pull down. You drop your head down. And push your hips to the ceiling. Slide your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose. And And lift your chest up again. Bend your knees. Fold in. Press the mounds of your feet down into the palms of your hands. And lift your heels up. One heel, then the other heel, then lift both heels at the same time. Yeah, it's like teeter-totter on the edge of falling over. And then release your hands from your feet. Bring your feet back together. Lift halfway up as you inhale. Low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Sigh out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. One more long breath in. Push the air all the way out. Drop your knees down, camel pose. If you're unfamiliar with camel, bring your hips to your low back. Press your hips forwards. So it's like you're standing on your knees and pressing your hips toward the front of your mat. Lift your chest up and back. Maybe you drop your head back. Maybe you don't. Long, deep breath. Slowly sit down on your heels. Take your hands to your heart. Sit tall. Breathe in. Stick your tongue out. Roar like a lion. Camel pose number 2. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. And the power of back bends comes from using your legs. So find that energy, that source of energy, that vitality in your legs as you squeeze in. Press your hips forward. Imagine my hands are on your hips and you're pressing your hips into my hands. And the more you press forward, the more you can lift your chest up and lay back. And take one more long breath in. Stay for the breath out. Downward facing dog. Bend one knee and the other. Really lengthen out your spine. Good. Take a long breath in. Breathe out. Bridge pose. And push the floor down with your feet. And if you usually use a block in class and you don't have one, you can always use like a thick book, a large water bottle, or something else as a prop to support you like a block would. And squeeze your thighs together toward the center line. Squeeze in, lift up, and then again, squeeze your thighs in. Lift your hips up. Find full vitality, full heat in your legs. Lower down to the floor. Take a breath in. Let the breath out. Wheel pose, lift up on your inhale. Good. Press your feet into the floor. If you're not doing wheel, do another bridge. Good. Lift your hips. Lower them down. Take one breath in. Let it out. Wheel pose again. Rise up. In Baptiste Yoga, we see the back bends, or specifically wheel pose, as the peak of the practice. It's like you've climbed the top of the mountain. You're almost there. The maximum intensity. Lift up. Lower down. Take a breath in. Let the breath out. Wheel pose. Go up on your inhale. Good. 5 breaths. Good. 2 more breaths. Stay lifted, especially if you came down. Lift back up. One more long inhale. Lower down. Exhale. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take one hand to your belly. Take the other hand to your heart. Take a long, juicy exhale out your mouth. can hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock up to a boat pose. And you can bend your knees and grab your thighs, the backs of your thighs if you like. And then press the mounds of your feet forward. Good. Straighten your legs if you want to. Lift the center of your chest. And push your feet forward so much that your legs start to tremble. Because they're just that alive. They're that engaged. And then bring ease everywhere else in your body. Good. More fire in your legs. Lift your chest up. Okay, and come onto your back. Good. Downward facing dog. And then half pigeon on your right side. Keep your breaths long and deep. Vitality can be found when your body is really physically working, like in poses that really induce heat, like chair pose or crescent lunge. And vitality can also be found in half pigeon. You can find vitality and energy in being at ease with whatever's happening in the pose. Switch sides, half pigeon, left shin forwards. Breathe in. Relax into the pose as you breathe out. Again, breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Come up slowly and come onto your back. Take happy baby. Grab a hold of your feet or your thighs. Rock to the right side and the left side. Loosen up your spine. Hug both knees into your chest. Extend your left leg forwards. Twist. Drop your right knee to the left side of your mat. Look to the right. On your exhales, open up into the twist a little bit more. Switch sides. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. And give yourself a big hug. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Empty it all the way out. Hug your knees in toward your chest. Roll to your right side. Slowly sit up. Bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste.